Coming up on this special edition of Cronkite News.
I'll be attending Arizona State University.
A local 5-star recruit commits to ASU football.
2 California brothers join the quest to return Sun Devil wrestling to prominence.
I think Anthony and Sahid Valencia were the first believers. They were the first people to believe that Arizona State could be the best team in the country.
An ASU club team is helping change lives.
3 members that barely played at all. Like last year was maybe their first year, they had like 10 practices under their belt and they're already this far.
A former pro BMX racer hopes to shape the next generation of riders in Arizona.
I thought it was my time, it was my turn to step up and make this track what it needed to be.
And we introduce you to the sport of pickleball. Welcome to this special edition of Cronkite News. I'm Mauricio Casillas.
And I'm Rebecca Wynn. Thanks for joining us. As student journalists at ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication, we look to bring you unique sports stories with an Arizona connection. This includes high school, collegiate, and the professional level.
We lead off the show with a dynamic duo out of Chandler High School. Nikhil Harry and Chase Lucas are 2 of the top-rated football players in the state of Arizona and have been friends since they were children. Now they're gearing up for their futures at the collegiate level. Chris Vossmer has more.
Next year, I'll be attending Arizona State University.
On November 2nd, wide receiver Nikhil Harry of Chandler High School announced his commitment to attend Arizona State University. In Harry and running back Chase Lucas, Chandler boasts 2 of the top 3 recruits in the state of Arizona for the 2016 class, making the Wolves a dangerous opponent.
You know, you can't concentrate on just one of them, and I don't think another team has enough players to concentrate on all of our skill guys, and so that helps us a lot with distributing the ball, and they're very unselfish individuals as well.
Chandler quarterback Mason Moran said the chemistry between Harry and Lucas makes things easier for him when he's under center.
It's great to be able to look out to my right and my left and looking and seeing just big-time nationally recruited weapons on one team.
Rivals ranked Harry as a 5-star recruit and number 1 in Arizona, while Lucas is not far behind as a 4-star recruit and the number 3 player in Arizona. Lucas announced on November 9th that he would be joining Harry at Arizona State as well, and to continue to present quite the challenge for opposing defenses.
I think it's 2 completely different weapons you have to worry about. Nikhil being the bigger, more physical kind of guy, going up top, making big-time receptions, and Chase being the one to get on the edge. He's a real speed, elusive guy to make you miss.
The talent resulted in both players receiving a lot of attention from the top college football programs across the country. Lucas said he enjoyed the recruiting process.
It shows me that, you know, that somebody's actually wanting me to go there, not needing me to go there, but like wanting me to go there. Like, whether they're down on the position or just being like, yo, I really want you to come here because I feel like you can succeed and I could push you to limits that you've never been.
Harry agreed and said he feels like he has found a home at Arizona State.
They did a great job recruiting. You know, I feel like they really could use a wide receiver, and I feel like being a freshman, I could go in and have a chance to play immediately.
Harry and Lucas have known each other since they were 6 years old, and they are close friends that will live the dream of playing in college together.
It's great. He just brings so much to the field. He opens up a lot of stuff, and it just makes us a very difficult team to guard.
Just splitting the reps with him on the field and just knowing that whatever he's going to do incredibly, and whatever I'm going to do, nobody on the team has to worry about us. So it's a great feeling just to know that I can count on him.
So now that both have made their decision to come to Tempe, Harry and Lucas will look to leave one lasting impression at Chandler as they go through the playoffs in hopes of winning back-to-back state titles. In Chandler, for Cronkite Sports, I'm Chris Vossmer.
Harry and Lucas are the latest great football players to come out of Chandler. Others include former UCLA quarterback Brett Hundley, who's now with the Green Bay Packers, and Saints defensive end Cameron Jordan, who was a Pro Bowler after the 2013 season.
Coming up after the break, we'll hear about 2 brothers who went from wrestling in their living room to the mats at ASU.
From the time they were freshmen, they always had it in their mind that they were not only going to be a state champion or national champion, they were going to be Olympic champions and world champions.
And we'll share the story of Arizona State's wheelchair basketball team and its impact on all involved.
Cronkite News is a real newsroom with real stories told by real reporters.
Bringing you the latest in all news, all Arizona.
Live in Yuma.
Live in Globe.
Reporting live in Phoenix.
Live at the Republican headquarters in downtown Phoenix.
Cronkite News directly connects the nation's capital to yours.
While Arizonans anxiously await the outcome.
I spoke to Congresswoman Kirkpatrick.
Live in Washington, D.C., Stephen Hicks, Cronkite News.
Now airing on 8HD, this is Cronkite News.
Are you a news junkie?
History buff? Science or nature lover? Then discover 8 World, an entire channel devoted to bringing the world home to Arizona. Watch 8 World on Cox 88 or over the air via antenna on 8.3. To find out how to tune into 8 World for your satellite or another cable provider, visit azpbs.org/world or call 602-496-2308. Discover your world. 8 World.
See this flower garden? There used to be a car sitting there, a car I didn't use and didn't want. So I donated it to public television, and they took care of everything. In addition to supporting my favorite programs, I earned a tax deduction. Turn something you don't need into something you really want. Contact the Vehicle Donation Program.
8 is Arizona PBS, a service of Arizona State University.
Growing up, my family had no real idea of where we came from. It's kind of like being in a fog because you feel like a piece of you is missing. What is the rest of my story? I saw African American Lives on PBS. I love the series, and there was a DNA kit that you could order to find out your African ancestry. And so I really got excited. My DNA results said that I was from Ghana. Wow. It just really opened me up to a whole new world, so I went ahead and started doing things. Now my mission is to write stories to have something to pass down to the next generation. It's important to know where you're from and to tell your children, teach them that. PBS helped me to go on a journey to discover who I was, and that journey will never end.
Welcome back to this special edition of Cronkite News.
2 brothers from Bellflower, California were some of the best high school wrestlers the state had ever seen. And now both are at Arizona State, hoping to take Sun Devil wrestling back to the pinnacle of the sport. Reporter Torrance Dunham has the story.
Brothers Anthony and Zahid Valencia have been challenging each other for as long as they can remember.
Pretty much anything, on the track, if we play video games or, other sports that we play, we're just always competitive.
Being so good at our sport, being so competitive, we get in a lot of arguments, but we've always worked it out, and we weren't the type of, brothers that would always fight all the time and sick of each other. We're really cool with each other.
The competitive spirit of the 2 brothers have led them to where they are today, leading Arizona State's #1 ranked recruiting class.
They've been able to elevate each other, get each other better, push each other, be in the fight together, sweat and bleed together, and I think that's been able to motivate them. But also because they're siblings, the love and the passion they share, you can see they can turn that into something special.
That's one reason why we're so good. We practice with each other all the time, and we always wanted to win, so we were very competitive.
The brothers dominated the California competition while at St. John Bosco High School in Bellflower, California. They combined to win 6 state titles. This excellence resulted in Amateur Wrestling News ranking the brothers the #1 recruit in the country at their respective weight classes.
For me, they were the best high school wrestlers to ever come through the state of California. From the time they were freshmen, they always had it in their mind that they were not only going to be, a state champion or national champion, they were going to be Olympic champions and world champions. And so those goals are still there for them. They want to be Olympic champions, they want to be world champions. And I definitely think that they're going to be able to do it because their work ethic is unmatched by anybody that I've ever seen. And coaching for 20 years, their work ethic is incredible.
A big reason why the Valencia brothers decided to wrestle here at Arizona State is because they believed in Coach Zeke Jones's vision to bring championships back to the program, a feat his team accomplished in 1988, the last time ASU had a #1 rated recruiting class.
I think Anthony and Zahid Valencia were the first believers. They were the first people to believe that Arizona State could be the best team in the country.
We have the Olympic head coach here, and he's one of the best technicians in the world. Zeke Jones, he's really good, and that's our main decision why we came here.
We knew we wanted to go to a program that had a goal that we wanted to win NCAA championships, and I just feel that this is just the right place. We have the right coaches, the right training partners, and it's just a perfect fit for us to achieve our goals.
Wrestling for the same school allows the brothers to help each other improve, something they have been doing for their entire lives. In Tempe, Torrance Dunham, Cronkite Sports.
Coach Zeke Jones said the plan for 2015 is to redshirt Anthony as he prepares for the upcoming Olympic trials, while Zahid and the rest of the top-ranked recruiting class continues to build.
Coach David Gonzalez has a national championship pedigree and is tasked with building up a program at ASU in a sport that helped change his life. Reporter Kevin Jimenez has more on how he's using that sport to help out others.
ASU wheelchair basketball coach and player David Gonzalez was a two-sport star in high school until one day that all came to an end.
So when I was 17 years old, I fell victim to a gunshot wound 3 times in my back. And I was an athlete all my life, played football, baseball, basketball. And when I got hurt, I figured there's nothing left. I thought my life was over.
The shooting left Gonzalez completely paralyzed. 2 years later, he started to regain the use of his upper body. His physical therapist tried to convince him to play wheelchair basketball, but he was reluctant.
I just kind of looked at him with a crazy eye and I was just like, please, no way, I don't want to play no wheelchair basketball. It just doesn't even sound athletic.
Gonzalez finally tried the sport and was surprised by the talent it takes to compete.
These people made me look silly. They embarrassed me, but they humbled me all at the same time. And the competitor inside me said, you know what? I can't let this happen anymore.
Gonzalez went on to earn a scholarship to play wheelchair basketball at the University of Texas Arlington, a powerhouse in the sport. He won a national championship there in 2006, the school's 7th title. Gonzalez moved to Phoenix last year to help start ASU's wheelchair basketball program.
There I learned how to play ball at the highest level. I want to take those experiences and I want to bring them back to these guys so that they can have the same experiences, so that they can understand what it feels like to be a real athlete despite your disability.
When you've grown up in sports your whole life and then it gets taken away from you and you're not able to do that anymore, it's really probably the hardest adjustment to make in life, to kind of reestablish yourself and reinvent everything, I think.
According to the International Wheelchair Basketball Federation, more than 100,000 people play wheelchair basketball. And to the players, it is often more than just a game.
Passion, man. I love it. I've 10 years just doing it constantly every year. Off season, push on my own, play summer league, and also coach.
So we have 3 members that barely played at all. Last year was maybe their first year, they have 10 practices under their belt and they're already this far. That to me, just seeing that happen and seeing them have the opportunity to play in college without having to leave their home state that definitely brings me joy.
Gonzalez hopes to build awareness for the sport to get more exposure for wheelchair basketball.
As I'm out in campus, as I'm around the Phoenix area, talking to community centers, going to hospitals, going to rehabs, really getting the word out to the population, letting them know not only is it for people with physical limitations, but it's for everybody.
The team is co-ed right now, but hopes to split into women's and men's only teams by next year. In Phoenix, I'm Kevin Jimenez, Cronkite Sports.
To find out more about the team and ways to get involved, you can check out their Facebook page, ASU Wheelchair Basketball.
Coming up next on this special edition of Cronkite News, a former pro BMX rider is training the next generation at a local track.
And find out how and why pickleball is exploding in popularity.
I thought it was a dynamite game. You can hit that ball and you don't have a bad knee, so it's a game that I can play.
All this and more following the break.
Fridays, it's at Cronkite News, your social sharing connection where you choose the news. Facebook likes and shares, tweets, retweets, and favorites. YouTube views and subscriptions. We're watching you watch us. From our digital home at cronkitenews.azpbs.org to your television, web browser, or mobile device. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Then join us for at Cronkite News, our weekly refresh, each Friday at 5 on Arizona PBS.
See this flower garden? There used to be a car sitting there, a car I didn't use and didn't want. So I donated it to public television, and they took care of everything. In addition to supporting my favorite programs, I earned a tax deduction. Turn something you don't need into something you really want. Contact the Vehicle Donation Program.
For over 35 years, Rick Steves has been teaching Arizonans on smart travel in Europe. Go online right now and become a $6 sustaining monthly donor, or make a one-time contribution to aid of $75, and we'll say thank you by sending you to see Rick Steves' seminar. You'll learn the latest on stretching your travel dollar, avoiding crowds, eating and sleeping well, and packing smart. Remember, your support keeps all the travel shows you love right here on this station. Go online right now. Thank you.
Cronkite News is a real newsroom with real stories told by real reporters. Bringing you the latest in all news, all Arizona.
Live in Yuma.
Live in Globe.
Reporting live in Phoenix.
Live at the Republican headquarters in downtown Phoenix.
Cronkite News directly connects the nation's capital to yours.
While Arizonans anxiously await the outcome,
I spoke to Congresswoman Kirkpatrick.
Live in Washington, D.C., Stephen Hicks, Cronkite News.
Now airing on 8HD, this is Cronkite News.
8 is Arizona PBS, a service of Arizona State University.
This is a box that showed you a world beyond your own. It was just a box, but the world has changed, and so have we. And now the box can be almost any size or shape. And you decide what you want to explore. Anytime, any place. Break out of the box with PBS.
Welcome back to this special edition of Cronkite News. I'm Mauricio Casillas.
And I'm Rebecca Nguyen. Kids who want to take their BMX careers to the next level are traveling to the West Valley to learn from a former pro. Reporter Chris Carveo talked to Marty Weishart and some of his riders and found out more.
Riders ready, watch the gate.
But something about being on a bike and just riding, and when your tires are on dirt, it just feels good. Something about it. And hitting jumps is freedom. You know, something about being in the air on a bike and the control you have and the individual sport, doing what I want, when I want, how I want to do it, is just freedom. And I really enjoyed that.
Marty Weishart crossed the country for 19 years in the sport of bicycle motocross, BMX that is, turning pro in 2006, while also becoming a certified personal trainer. But after pedaling professionally for 10 years, the Kentucky native has finally hanged up his helmet. Now, living in the Phoenix area, he can focus on raising the next generation of bikers at a local track in Goodyear.
You got to really focus on what their weaknesses are and how can we get their weaknesses to be even with their strengths, or maybe be their strength. When I started out, when I turned pro, my biggest weakness was starts. And over the last few years, my biggest strength, everybody knows me by my power and my starting ability. So I think it's being able to take your weakness and make it into your strength, as well as grow your strengths and be even better there.
Some riders have trained with other instructors years before Weishart, but for them, Weishart's teaching style is on a whole different gear.
I didn't used to get very good gates, but ever since I think the beginning of this year, I started training with him a lot more, and he really helped me out a lot.
He likes to focus on like statistics and like the basics to get you focused on you and not other riders.
Phoenix is one of 4 BMX hotspots in the U.S., boasting 3 national caliber tracks: AZ Pro Track here in Goodyear, Black Mountain BMX up in North Phoenix, and Chandler BMX back east. And the competition here is just as great.
Racing here in Phoenix, very competitive. Top 10 is what to be asked for, kinda, and you just go out there and do your best.
Here, I know 1 like major, or actually I'm sorry, 3 like top nag guys, like fast kids that are at like the national level, and they're really fast and it's a lot of fun.
In 2014, Weishart and his wife bought a house in Goodyear, close to the track that drew him to the Phoenix area in the first place. Naturally, Weishart took the next step and became the operator of AZ Pro Track.
This is my local track. They needed more help. It's pretty much a volunteer job, and they're running short on help. So I just, as a local here and a professional rider, I've been around the track for many years. I know a lot of what it takes to run a facility, and I felt it was my time, it was my turn to step up.
Weishart's next turn at the track won't be for a spot on the podium. Rather, it will let Weishart spread his professional experience and skills with the future of BMX.
It's fundamentals. You know, a lot of kids want to learn a lot of fancy stuff or this or that, just like I did when I was a kid. You want to jump or you want to do cool tricks or this and that. But you got to learn fundamentals. And I'm really, really big on pushing the fundamental things that I feel are the core to making you a better rider. I'm big on quizzing them and questioning them and making them learn. So not only are they riding, getting better at riding, but they're learning the fundamentals they need so they remember, like, this is what I need to work on, so that they can really improve and get better.
Now cut down, Justin. Good.
In Goodyear, Chris Cataveo, Cronkite Sports.
All 3 BMX facilities in the Phoenix area host a practice or clinic at least 5 days a week. Races usually occur Friday through Sunday.
After the break, find out what the sport of pickleball is and why it's growing here in the Valley.
It's just a great sport to meet new people and to get involved with, playing the game and meeting other new people.
At ASU, we believe the most important semester is the one that starts after you get your diploma, the one called life. So we work hard to help our alumni thrive, teaching them the importance of not only achieving their goals, but exceeding them. With innovative programs that embrace hands-on learning, that encourages real-world growth. Our alumni know it can be the education of a lifetime, for a lifetime. For more information, asu.edu.
Tap into the art scene from coast to coast. Join the Art Beat Nation, a weekly series where you'll experience a rich cultural tapestry of art stories from across America. Meet artists, writers, composers, and performers setting the pulse of the arts in America now. Join us for a brand new episode of Art Beat Nation. Sunday at 5 on 8HD.
Hi, I'm Paula Kirker, president of PBS, and I'd like to personally thank you if you've made a contribution to 8 Arizona PBS. You know, when you fund your favorite shows on this station, you're ensuring great television continues to be available for yourself, your family, and everyone in your community. One of the easiest ways to do that is by making a monthly contribution on an ongoing basis, what we call sustaining membership. When you call, tell us how much you'd like to donate each month. Our current sustainers tell us that $10, $15, or $20 a month is best for them, but you decide what works for you. After you've made that call, we will deduct that amount each month from your credit card or your bank account, and we will continue until you tell us otherwise. Your membership will always remain current, and renewal notices will become a thing of the past. Best of all, your ongoing support means that the best television on television will continue to come your way every single day of the year. So please, consider a sustaining contribution today. Thank you for your support of this PBS station.
Welcome back to this special edition of Cronkite News.
Pickleball. It's one of the fastest growing recreational sports not only here in America, but across the world. Reporter Brendan Johansson has more on a game that's fun for all ages.
Pickleball. It's the fun game with a funny name, and it's making waves in Arizona and all around the world.
Here at Pebble Creek, we've been playing it since 2007. It's growing in popularity at least 20% every year.
Invented in 1965, pickleball shares many qualities with other paddle sports such as ping pong, badminton, and tennis. Since it was invented on a badminton court, pickleball adopted a court of similar size, a trait that is particularly appealing for members of the pickleball club at Pebble Creek in Goodyear, as the sport is less physically demanding than others and allows for more socializing.
You know, it's one of those sports that us older generation can play. It keeps us people that used to play a lot of sports still active. It's a great sport for exercise, and those of us that can't play softball or other things anymore, we play pickleball, and we just have a lot of fun out here.
Yeah, it's just great. It's so social. You're close together, so you can rag the other team a little bit, unlike tennis where they're so far away you can't rag them. So you just have fun with everybody, and it's easier on the knees, easier on the shoulders, and you have fun.
In a recent study from the Sports and Fitness Association, it was found that over 2 million people are playing pickleball, with courts in all 50 states and overseas in Europe and in Asia. According to the USA Pickleball Association, there were 523 new places to play in 2013, with an average of 44 new locations per month. 2014 was even better, with 754 new locations added at an average rate of 63 per month. 2015 has seen continued rise in participation. As of October 1st, there have been 719 locations added, good for an average of 72 per month. In 34 short months, the number of places to play pickleball has increased by 122% worldwide. Part of this increase can be traced to Arizona, where there are now 161 places to play. Pickleball is fun for first-timers too.
Oh, I thought it was a dynamite game. Ball and the paddle and the sound that it makes, and reaching for the shot and putting it over the net. Yeah, everything was great. It was fun.
Randy Hagerman isn't the only out-of-towner who visits the Copper State and plays some pickleball. In fact, the largest pickleball event in the world came to Casa Grande this month in the form of the USAPA National Pickleball Championship. There is one common theme among those who are out on the courts.
Everything was great. It was fun.
We just have a lot of fun out here.
And just have fun. It's just the ultimate social game. You can really laugh and enjoy the people you're with.
In Goodyear, I'm Brandon Johansson, Cronkite Sports.
Now, Becca, there's a lot of theories, a lot of differing stories about how the sport of pickleball actually got its name, but the most widely accepted story was that one of the game's creators actually named it after Pickles the dog.
Yeah, Pickles actually took the ball that they were using to play the sport with and would run away with it. And the rest was history.
Well, that's it for now for us here at this special edition of Cronkite News. I'm Mauricio Casillas.
And I'm Rebecca Wynn. Thanks for joining us.